smartphone. And I remember his TV show. This was his signature song. He used to sing this every show that when he used to sign off.
Some shit like that.
Nope, Liberace. I'll be seeing you. I love.
Mommy used to sing that song to me.
Yes, Liberace had a show, and at the end of his show, he used to sit at the piano with his candelabra and sing "I'll Be Seeing You," and nobody sings it like him. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I love that song.
I used to watch him. I used to watch it with Grandma.
Well, I listened to again.
That must have been reruns though, because that came on in the 50s.
Yeah,
that must have been reruns.
It was.
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin singing Nessun Dorma. While it is not a classical rendition, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody messing with freaking Aretha Franklin. I don't care. She could sing Yankee Doodle Damn Dandy.
Yeah. Have you heard
shit?
Pavarotti? Whitney Houston was on stage with Pavarotti and Sting. Yeah. And I forget what song they were singing. And Whitney Houston busted out with this operatic soprano singing that opera, and everybody went.
She killed it.
She killed it. I couldn't believe it.
Soprano and all that.
And she did it like effortlessly.
I saw Aretha Franklin live at Radio City.
Oh my God!
Oh, lucky you.
She was in. It was the late '80s, and she was into her jazz period. So we were looking forward to kind of. I was there with a bunch of friends and young folks. We were expecting to dance around, but she was into her jazz period. She was behind the piano the whole time with a small orchestra behind her.
That must have been amazing.
Yeah, I bet.
It was kind of boring, for a young kid.
They went there looking for respect.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I was listening to her sing.
I think her best work is when she was doing Skylark and.
All we know, we may never meet again.
Laughing on the outside.
I know.
Oh,
yes.
Yes. Mr. Ugly.
Mr. Ugly. I haven't heard that one.
I'm gonna do some of her stuff.
Remember My Solitude?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to do some of that.
In My Solitude.
I could do I can sing those songs. Those are songs that
go
I
ahead,
can
Sissy,
sing.
sing it, then, damn it. Sing it.
No.
You home.
What do you mean, no, James? You know I can sing.
That's a great song.
I hate him so much. I hate him so much.
Or classic, Gloria Lynn, I Wish You Love.
I wish you.
I've never heard her sing that.
Oh yes.
I've never heard somebody else.
Ma played that song for me when I was probably. We were like on the Hinsdale place, and I fell in love with that song.
That is a great song.
She would play that song for me every now and then.
I used to do that song with
Bluebirds in the Spring.
To give you
just got this sound to her voice that is just perfect for that song.
You know who she reminds me of when she sings? Remember Miss Bracey's voice?
No.
She's got that contralto type of voice.
Okay.
Gloria Lynn had. Oh, I loved her voice.
But
I'm gonna watch it.
Tom just brought up a suggestion. Let me throw it out. It sounds like a good idea.
No.
For Zoom. We have some beautiful vocalists here in this group. We've got, I've heard Shameen, I've heard Reese, I've heard Jackie, and of course I've heard Alan. I've never heard Michelle sing, but I'm sure Michelle could sing like a bird. So
never heard me sing.
I guess I
Can
have.
you sing, James?
Yes, we have, James.
James, the last time that I heard you sing, it was Christmas time.
In green sleeves, James.
And you said, I said a pair.
No, that was Jose.
No, I thought that was James saying it.
That was James's friend Jose. We were singing the 12 Days of Christmas on New Street, and Jose said, I said a pair. I remember that shit. Yes, sir.
Everybody just looked. I thought it was James, though. Okay.
Dude, that was Jose.
I just remember
that sounds so funny.
He was getting into that partridge in the pear tree. He said, I said a pair. We was like, okay.
I said a pair. Partridge in the pear.
Oh my God, that sounds so ghetto and funny.
Willie Brown on
Yes, I
Sarah
remember Willie
Street.
Brown.
when he came over to the house and he was up under the chandelier going, "I am somebody." Say it.
Here's Paula
He
coming.
said what?
Somebody.
Maybe he was doing this.
Remember that, Jackie? I am somebody. Say it. He was dancing. Oh, Willie
Poor
Brown.
Jason's friends.
I texted the other morning that she gave this guy hell because they were moving in next door, doing work next door, and he came onto her driveway to change his
No.
shirt.
But James,
And
he
she
did, that's
stole-
not why he came on.
Really,
No,
Hold on,
Sissy?
I
that's
really
not-
didn't get that whole
James,
story.
that's
I
not-
didn't. I didn't get that
That's
whole
not
story.
why
So
he
Michelle,
came on.
explain the story again. 'Cause
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I didn't-
Yeah,
I didn't get-
okay.
So they were moving in next door, right? They were moving in next door.
This is
That's
to the
not
right
why
of
the
you.
guy,
This
huh?
is to- like if you're looking out on the street, this is the house on the right side, right next to
On
you?
the left, on the
On the
left.
Neil.
Right. There was, he
Nehemiah.
was part of a move, he was part of a moving company.
Oh,
He
no,
was
it
part of a
was.
moving company. And so if he had come to my drive, if he said he wanted to change his shirt, but that's not true because he took off his shirt and his clothes were laying in a pile on the sidewalk. What happens is that guys come down my driveway and they pee. That's what he was going to do, and he got caught. That's what he was going to
okay.
do. So and he wasn't right there. He had to climb over a mulch pile, squeeze between my garbage cans, and he was halfway down my driveway.
Towards the back of your house?
I'm mad they got my whole
Yes.
name up there.
Yes, yeah. So that's what he was going to do. He was going to pee, and he got caught because if he really wanted to be out of sight, there was a Big Mac truck with a ramp. All he had to do was just literally step right over and go inside the truck.
Is your house in the cut? Your house up in the
Huh?
cut or something? Is it up in the cut or something? That's why they thought they could pee.
No, it was a driveway, and I've caught people doing it before, so that's what it was. It wasn't that he was in my driveway. He was
Right.
halfway down my driveway
Wait, why
That's
people
why.
peeing in your driveway?
because they're ignorant. They're ignorant. And then he was going to lecture me. Oh, you'll never see me again. You never see me again.
Okay, that's the
I
plan, motherfucker.
actually left my window and walked out on my porch. And I said, you don't get to lecture me about my property. I've had workers. There was a worker that had pulled these heavy equipment in my driveway. And when I asked him to move, you know what he told me? I've got work to do. I don't give a crap. That's my driveway.
How many
call the
y'all-
police.
How many of
And
y'all
they-
have
and he
guns?
moved
Do y'all bear arms? Do y'all
No.
believe in that? None of y'all bear arms?
it.
I
No.
don't.
Y'all-
I don't.
You,
I
none of you,
don't.
Jackie, Thomas, Alan,
No.
none of y'all bear arms.
No,
Really, why?
You have a reason?
Well, I
Why?
don't want to be shooting anybody.
and I just have a reason to.
I don't want to shoot anybody. No.
And I'm never in that kind of a situation, actually.
No. Don't
Well,
want
it don't, you don't have to be in a situation. I mean, anything could happen. I mean, somebody could try to break in
No.
your house.
I'm
No,
not
don't-
I
against
don't want to live in a
All of
world
that.
where people are walking
Yeah.
around strapped and shooting each other because they feel
Mhm.
they've been disrespected. Half the
Yeah.
people I know,
Right.
I wouldn't trust with a fucking gun. Pardon my
Yeah,
French.
I
No,
know. Me either.
I mean, when I say bear arms, I mean, what do you protect yourself with in your home? Like if somebody breaks into your home and somebody tries to hurt you, how do you protect
I
yourself?
try my best.
That's why
to
I have an
live in
alarm.
an area where people don't break
An
into
alarm.
my home.
Yeah, me too. I'm the
Right.
same way. I
People
live in
break
an
into
area-
people's homes in Hollywood, California, and in rich
Yeah, I
neighborhoods and
know.
stuff
Yeah,
like
You know
that.
what? I
I'm
live.
just
not
I
saying,
live.
I'm not talking in terms of socioeconomic. I'm saying I tried to be in an area, in a community where, for example, if someone tried to break into this house, there are 5 other houses around me who would stop them before they got to the driveway.
I know that's
Right.
right.
That's what I'm
Right.
talking
That
I mean,
kind of
I have
community.
neighbors.
Right.
We have neighbors that look out for one another. Like
Yeah.
if they're going on vacation, they will actually text me and say, "I'm going on vacation. Can you check?
Mhm.
Can you check my house?"
Yes.
Right,
I mean, I
right.
have neighbors who watch out
Right.
for one another. There are neighborhood associations in my neighborhood. So
Tell them
you know,
motherfuckers stop pissing in your driveway.
that's what he was going to pee in my driveway, and he got mad because I caught him. But the thing is that if I was a man and I said to him, "Get out of my driveway," he would have
He would
never
just
jumped up at me like that.
But here's
I
my.
see it all the time.
Right. You
But
froze.
let me
Right.
go
Do-
further. But Paula's question in this scenario, in this very scenario, imagine one hothead with a gun.
Michelle could have shot him.
Yes,
and-
imagine.
Yeah, she would have been.
Imagine, she's,
Yeah.
And she could claim, and
Well, I mean, I think when you have,
she could claim, that this person was a
felt
threat to
threatened.
me. I
Mhm.
felt threatened. He was on my property. He shouldn't have been on my property. And she would have, not that she would win, I don't know, but she would have a legal claim to go in and defend herself because she felt like somebody, a man, was,
Yeah.
was, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a
Yeah.
one small scenario of
Well,
why
I don't
think
have a,
people should be walking around strapped with guns,
Well,
I don't have a
do
problem
have-
with people who legally own guns.
Yeah, we
People
do.
who legally own guns.
There's people who legally own guns
and-
also,
And I mean, but that is a right. I
I'll
don't
be honest
so
with
much
you, I
have
have a problem with people
that.
who legally own guns. I know a lot of people
No,
who
Yeah, I mean,
legally
it's
I
own
not for
know.
guns,
me.
including
It's not
police
for me.
officers, including all kinds of people who legally own guns, who should not have guns.
I
These
know,
are-
I agree.
Right, yeah,
So,
there are
and
some
these are
people
people who
that-
have them legally.
There's
do
some
you got
people
one?
that
Do
definitely
you,
should not
do
have
you,
guns.
Reese? Do you have one, Reese? Shamin?
No, not yet.
Y'all don't have one?
We do.
You said not yet? You do?
Not yet, but I plan to.
I
Yeah.
do too. And then I got a
And
couple.
that's just,
Well,
and that's just
Paula,
for
I did a
protection.
You should listen to James's podcast. He did a podcast.
I did a
couple-
podcast on
Oh, yeah.
the Second Amendment, guns, and the Second Amendment in the Black community.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta look at it. How do you do it on YouTube?
Yeah,
Spotify.
you can see the YouTube version. I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
I think this is just me personally, and this is just my thought. I agree with you, Alan, that there are many people that should not own guns. They just shouldn't. And I'm not for a world where people choose violence instead of trying to reason.
That's right.
You know,
That's
that-
right.
That's always my thought, that we should reason
Absolutely.
with each other. But there are
Yeah.
some instances where reason is not an option.
Right.
And for
It's
that,
just this.
and because of that, particularly single women
Yeah,
who live alone
yes.
should know how to protect themselves.